gentlemen, Mark Christopher in the house, coming at you with another Hippie Picks interview. Woo-hoo! Listen, ladies and gentlemen, today we have an awesome guest. His name is Daniel. Daniel is from Texas. And guess what? This Friday, he's releasing a new song. Woo-hoo-hoo! Now, he's not a pick maker. He's a guitarist, but he loves guitar picks like crazy. He's got some of mine. He's got some honey picks. He's got some dragon picks, and he's an awesome guy. So let's get him on the horn, shall we? And he's playing music. What's up, man? How are you?
Doing all right, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Gonna get a little bit comfortable, take off this I love cardigans, man. My wife got me this cardigan for Christmas. I love cardigans.
I have a couple. I like to wear them from time to time. It just depends on the outfit, I guess. So
not to get too personal, but when I get home, I like just wearing a cardigan. It's comfy, you know, like just take off my shirt, just put a cardigan on and just feel comfortable and safe.
It's like Mr. Rogers.
Hello, neighbor.
Yeah, and take off your shoes. Keep that or switch out your cardigan, actually. So
how are you, man? Good morning. So ladies and gentlemen, first of all, when I was talking to Daniel about setting up this interview, he was like, can we do it super early, like 5 o'clock in the morning early? I was like, Daniel, you're killing me.
Yeah, man. That's the truck driver life right there. So
Is that what you do for a living? Do you drive trucks?
Yeah. Drive bobtails, and it's a pretty dang early day, man. So I'm always like up really early, and I can't sleep in past 7 on my days off. So yeah, I'm up and at it. So
I'm lucky if I wake up at 7. Yeah. So first, let's. I want to know what that guitar is.
This is actually an Ormsby Goliath 8, and it's a multi-scale with chameleon paint. So it's 8 strings. Yeah. So it's headless, and it's got the multi-scale, so those frets are angled. It goes from 25.5 inch scale length to a 28.3.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. A friend of mine, Lawrence, from the UK, he and I did an Hippie Picks interview a while back, and he loves fan frets, man. And he loves more than 6 strings. So he's going to be in love with you before this video is even over. He's going to see that guitar and be like, I want that guitar.
They're fun, man. I guess long story short, I was kind of getting a little bit bored with playing guitar because I was playing so often and everything like that. And my main guitar that I was using on a normal basis, I just wasn't touching it, you know, because I wasn't being inspired. Not that it's not a great guitar, it's absolutely insane, but I needed something that just screamed at me every single time that I saw it to play, you know. It's just like, play me, please. So I was just like, I need something that'll break me out of the normal rut of guitar playing. You know, you pick up your guitar and you do the same run, you know, you do the same old thing. And I just needed something to break me out of that and get the creative stuff flowing again. And this was the choice because it was just totally left field, you know. So, but yeah.
Now, in regards to that, I have several guitars. I don't have any really cool fan fretted ones or any more than 6 strings. But to get out of that rut, for me, I started detuning my guitar to different tunings. Have you tried that?
I used to do a lot of different tunings, especially when I first started out playing guitar. Like, I didn't really wrap my mind around like your normal standard tuning and everything like that at first. And then after time went by, I really, I guess, grew to appreciate like 440 standard. And I was playing a lot of stuff in drop D, you know, it's easy. You can have fun with it and keep on moving in your guitar playing, I guess, journey. But I messed around with a lot of different tunings, and what was it? I guess it was more because I was a huge fan of Soundgarden. And if you know anything about Soundgarden, they would tour with like a bunch of guitars because they had so many dedicated tunings for all the different songs and everything like that. It's absolutely insane. So when I discovered that that's how they were doing a lot of stuff, I was tuning in a lot of different weird tunings and stuff like that. And then I just kind of went all the way back to the basics again. So yeah.
See, for me, the open tuning has only been experimented with on my end for probably the last 4 or 5 years. I was trying to figure out how to play, what was it? It's a Led Zeppelin song, and it was an open tuning, and I was like, this is amazing, and it presents new challenges, which is something I enjoy. I always enjoy a challenge, and it forces you to think. Because like you said, you do these runs, and you just do your normal licks, your normal patterns. Then when you change up the tuning, you can't go to any of that. And you're like, what do I do?
Yeah. So I totally understand it. Yeah, because that was definitely my thing. Hey, what's in that mug, dude?
Oh, nothing now. Thank you for.
You finished it.
So C4, proud unsponsored sponsor of the show.
Oh man.
I don't know if you saw an interview a couple weeks ago.
In a long time.
Dude, I drink it every day. I have a bag of them right over there. So if we run out, I'll just hop up and get more. But I got this from my friend, my buddy. It's the Dwight Schrute coffee mug.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You ever watch The Office?
I don't. I've seen plenty of episodes when I was living at I was living with a couple roommates in a house, and they would always be watching it. But I don't know. I got spoiled by the movie Office Space, and I was not really. It was just kind of different humor in the way that it's filmed. But have you seen Office Space? Oh wow, that's a cult classic. That's probably one of the funniest movies of all time.
I'll watch it if you watch The Office.
That's like one movie you watch how many seasons?
Yeah. So I gotta tell you this, okay? This is not my only The Office coffee mug that I have. And I did an interview with Bailey from New World Guitar Picks, and I had my The Office shirt, I had the coffee mug. You're the second person that I've done an interview with that I've brought my The Office coffee mug and have not seen The Office. My gosh, what is it with you people? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, my buddy Chance, not the rapper, but my buddy Chance got me this for my birthday.
Yeah, that's nice. It's very bright.
It is.
Very.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into this interview, man.
All right.
How long have you been playing guitar? Let's start there.
Okay, so you have the question. I guess that's the main question. I should have been a little bit more prepared, but as the years go on, I start to forget because I'm like, oh, I've been playing for like 5 years, and be like, no, that was however many years ago. But let me see real quick. I started playing guitar, and I guess it might be interesting also the reason why I did start playing guitar. I started playing guitar kind of late compared to most people, because people would be like, oh yeah, I've been playing since high school and all that stuff. And for me, it was way later than that. I would say that I started playing guitar around 2013.
Okay, so you're new.
February 2013, I started playing guitar.
Wow.
And I'm 28. I'm 29 now. And the reason why I started playing guitar, I guess I was like around 21 or whatever. So I was working on a solo album, and I had met somebody through a friend from church, and they hooked me up with this guy that was a producer and all that stuff. I didn't play any instruments. I was just a singer, I was just a vocalist. And I had songs that I had written and everything like that. And I needed somebody to help me be able to put music to it, because I couldn't. And long story short, that whole ordeal went south. The producer was not working on anything really. Like, he was taking a really long time. Like, and I'm talking like, not like there was progress. It was just like, hey, how's everything going on the tracks and everything like that, not getting back to me. So I ended up just pulling out on that and everything like that, wasted some money. I got a little shafted and everything like that. So after that, I was dead set on, hey, I want to be able to, I guess, put my words to music and everything like that. And I don't want to rely on somebody else to make the music for me. So then I started playing guitar because of that. So, but if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have ever really picked up a guitar really. So it's kind of interesting, but I started playing kind of late. So yeah.
It's cool how things work out, you know?
Yeah.
It's really cool to see. I mean, you're not the only person that I've talked to, myself included. We are where we are because of mistakes, failed things, things that didn't come the way we had anticipated. And here we are, and we have an amazing life, but it's because of some of those stumbling blocks that we had to overcome. Like,
yes.
you guitar out of necessity because you got sick of this guy who just wasn't working for you.
Yeah. So pretty much. And I wouldn't have picked up guitar for any other reason, because I was just like, right now, my music is just words on a piece of paper, and I'm not going to release an a cappella album. So,
Yeah.
So it kind of just took off from there. And people usually would know me as like a guitar player when actually I'm a vocalist and a guitar player second. Like, it's just my tool, to be able to get that out there. So, but yeah.
And so Soundgarden, a big influence, it sounds like.
Huge influence. Yeah. Big Chris Cornell fan. I have like pretty much the entire discography of all of his music, pretty much, from the Soundgarden, Audioslave, solo stuff. I remember when I discovered that Soundgarden did one song for the Avengers, and it's called Live to Rise, I think. And I actually bought the CD, the Avengers soundtrack, just because it had that one song on there.
That song, nice.
Yeah, I have like just about everything from him. So he's a big inspiration to me, and Soundgarden was a big deal for me too back in the day. So
I know I might get some flack on line from people watching this, and that's okay. But who is Audioslave's guitarist? I can't think of his name. Tom
Morello.
Yeah. Ooh, I got it right. Ooh, last second. Yeah. One of my favorite songs is Like a Stone, right?
Yeah.
And I learned later how he did it, the solo. But when I learned it, I didn't have a whammy, or I didn't have a wah pedal. I didn't have all the effects. So what I would do is like, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Right? And I would slide it. Well, like, that technique is a huge technique of mine. I will slide into almost everything, except like regular G chords. But like, ooh, like there's the, no, time out. That's a lie. Sometimes I will slide into an open chord too. But that's something I love doing. And it was because when I was a kid and I was learning how to play Like a Stone, the only way I could make that sound was by sliding into the notes. So I'm a huge person that likes to slide. We can talk a lot about that technique alone. But alas, this is only a short, lengthy little interview. So
yeah.
Sorry. That's the one thing that kind of stinks about doing these interviews is sometimes I'm like, ooh, focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you were a writer and you learned how to play guitar out of necessity to accompany your own self. And did you end up ever releasing that album that you were talking about?
Nope.
Will you
nope.
ever?
I don't know. It's not really the most important thing to me right now. If it was, it would probably just be a track here and a track there, you know, from it, you know, that I thought was, I guess, acceptable. But as of right now, no, my headspace in terms of writing is in a totally different place. I haven't been really writing lately because I'm waiting on like a project to, like, I guess, get underway and everything like that. All the tracks are recorded and everything like that, but I haven't really written anything solid that's new. I write things here and there, like when you release that Christmas song, and I was just like, I kind of want to write a Christmas song, you know. It kind of inspired me, so I started writing I guess more Christmas focused song and everything like that. And I got to come back to it. I got to just be patient with my writing just because I'm so busy, and I can't sit there and just like write out an entire song in like 5 minutes anymore. It just takes a little bit of time. So
I can sometimes, and I'm not trying to be braggy. Like sometimes the right elements are just there, and it's like, got it, you know. There was a
yeah.
song that I had written on the mandolin probably 11 years ago, and it
Wow.
was just a 3-chord riff that I really liked, and I recorded it on my phone, right? And I sat on that thing for 2.5 years, and one day I was at work. So where I work had a recording studio. And for do what?
That's nice.
Well, it was a radio station. So, you know,
Okay.
and it was in the evening, and the words started coming to me, and I was like, ooh, like I like that. And I just started pinning everything down. I pulled my phone out, listened to that song over and over and over again, had my guitar with me. So I recorded the guitar and I recorded the vocals, ran home, got the mandolin, and I was there till 6:30 the next day recording that song and finished. Like I love, like, and it was like,
Wow.
yeah, but like at the same time, it's like there was an earthquake. No, I'm just kidding. Like I sat on that song for like 2 years. You know, I just had the uh, the chords, and literally the whole song is 3 chords. You're like, dude, that's crazy. And it's like, no, listen to the song. It's awesome. And the song is called I Saw the Devil Last Night. And
Hmm.
it sounds like it's a bad song, but it's actually a great piece of music.
Yeah.
And it just, so, I mean, if you're out there, you're watching this, even you, Daniel, you don't have to write a song immediately, but like record it and then just listen to it. And then when the time is right, everything will fall into place. And then you'll be in a position where you're like, all right, I got a
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
That's totally true. Like, I mean, for example, there's a song that I actually started writing maybe 5, 6 years ago, and it will be on the Lions and Giants album, and it has been in the works for that long. It's taken some time to piece everything together. Like I had pretty much the standard blueprint of it a while ago. I was just writing it on my couch and in my old apartment. And as time went on, and I was just like, it's just not finished, you know, and things just kept on getting added to it and everything like that. And as I mean, it'll be like what, 5, 6 years later that this song will be heard in 2021. So, and it is what it is, but I mean, I'm really happy with it, and it's all recorded and everything like that. We're just waiting for it to get properly mixed and mastered and everything. And it definitely is quite a journey of a song. It's like 9 minutes long, but it's great. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm a big progressive rock, progressive metal kind of guy, even though I am a worship leader. But that's really a big thing for me. So, but yeah.
And I understand that you do have a new single that is releasing Friday, correct?
Yeah, it should be the 22nd. So it's all mixed and mastered and everything like that. So that will be out soon. I am not singing on it though. I will be singing on the next single that will be released. I did pretty much all the guitar, all the electric guitar work on that one, and some BGV, some background vocals and stuff like that. But yeah, that's part of my project. But my buddy David is the one that wrote the song and like the lyrics and stuff, and he's singing on it. Sounds good. So we're really happy with it.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Grace, and it's from, I guess this will be the first fully mixed and mastered thing that we release. And because we released a couple songs, like I think last year, and they were pretty much like demos, and just getting feedback and everything like that from people and everything. And we found an engineer that we felt could mix and master it properly to the point where we're extremely satisfied with it. So yeah, so this will be the first proper single from Lions and Giants. So can't wait for everybody to listen to it. So
where can people find you at?
Well, we do have an Instagram, and it's Lions and Giants Official, and also Facebook page in the same. And when it comes down to like streaming services and everything like that, it's on everything. So we're on everything. So we use DistroKid, so it puts it out to like Spotify, Apple Music, all that. So
nice, very wise choice with DistroKid. I put music out from DistroKid back in the day. A classical album I wrote. It's a silly album, but it's cool. It's really cool. Yeah. All right. So, man, we've talked a lot about writing music. We've talked a lot about a lot of things, but this is Hippie Picks, and we interview guitarists and we talk about guitar picks.
Yes, I have some specialty picks right here. So all these guys right here. So I got your picks in here. Got the dragon pick that my wife got me for Christmas.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got that for Christmas. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. And then this is actually the one that you found me on Instagram, and you commented on this one.
Yeah.
So that's a stone pick that my wife got me. It's super, super thin, but yeah. And the honey pick that I won as well. So this is just the tin of specialty picks. So
yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I love Rick. I love what Rick does, and I love supporting Rick. But I wanted that pick so bad. And, and what was frustrating, I think, in the did he do the spinning wheel prize thing right? You froze. He froze. Oh my goodness. Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. He's frozen. No more. Well, I gotta do a magic trick or something now? Come on. All right, ready? Watch. We'll pull my thumb apart. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had technical difficulties. That happens sometimes, but no worries. We're back.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to tell you a second ago before we got rudely interrupted, I think when you won the honey picks, was that the spinning wheel giveaway? Where, yeah, my name was right before yours, and it looked like it was landing on me. I was like, yes, and then you won. I was like, I hate this guy, and now I got you on my show. So
I didn't even know until like he had messaged me on Instagram, and he was just like, you won. And I totally forgot that I even entered. I was working, and I was in my truck, and I just finished a stop, and I saw like a couple messages on Instagram, and it was like, you won. And I was like, what the heck did I win? And I was just like, oh, I got the pick. So I was like really happy about that, because I was just like, well, that's a cool pick, man. And yeah, the honey picks are great. He makes some good stuff. And honestly, since it's a pick show and we talk about picks, I wasn't really sure what I was going to think when I got this thing. And because it's a jazz pick, and I have experience with jazz picks, and I don't really like them. But the thing is, I think that the traditional jazz picks, like, I don't know if I can name other brands and stuff like that, but we know the red jazz pick that a lot of people use. I can't stand it. I don't know why, and I've never gotten used to it. And I see other guitarists that I actually enjoy watching them play and stuff like that. They use them, and I'm like, how in the world do you use those things? And then when I got that honey pick, I was just like, okay, I get it. It's just a better pick. I think that it's kind of weird because the red ones and everything like that, they're so mass produced and everything like that. When you get the picks, they actually still, it looks like they came out on a sheet or something and they just got cut, into the pieces. And you can see that there's like little bits of plastic on the edges of it and stuff like that. And it really doesn't seem like it's much, but it does affect the playing, and it affects the way that the pick goes over the string. And I hate that. It's so annoying. So, but that's a good jazz pick.
What turns you on to different guitar picks other than your normal Jazz 3 red piece of junk? I'm not saying they're junk.
I just can't stand them, but it's not my thing. But okay, so what happened was I was actually helping out a buddy of mine do some background vocals on his band's album, and we were at our friend's house doing the recording. And our friend, he's like classical guitarist, and he plays all sorts of stuff. He's impeccable. He plays progressive metal, classical guitar. He actually went to school for the guitar. He had a bunch of picks sitting on his desk while we were recording, and he told me, hey, check out this this stone pick. And it was a stone pick jazz, and it was probably about like maybe a 3mm or something like that. And I picked it up, and I had my guitar with me, and I was playing, and I was just like, wait a second. I've never played a pick like this. And pretty much everything that I thought, I guess all the things that I wanted to do technique wise, I couldn't do with the pick that I was using. But using the stone pick, I was just like, I didn't know that I could do this. I've always tried, but I can do it with this pick. I can't do it with the other picks that I'm using, like tremolo picking, just all sorts of different types of techniques. It kind of unlocked for me. And I felt like my playing was supercharged, So after that experience with the stone pick, I went online and I found a stone pick that I thought would work for me, and I was sold when it came in. And after that, it was pretty much majority the stone pick, and depending on the application, whatever I'm playing and stuff like that, I'd go to some of the older picks that I would use. But when it came to like a little bit faster playing and a little bit more technical playing and stuff like that, the stone pick really took the cake for me, and I fell in love with that. So that's kind of when I started getting into more specialty picks and stuff like that. But that one got stolen. So yeah, so that pick got stolen along with all of my keys. I had it in my truck, and that particular work truck, the locks didn't work properly. Like if you lock the doors, the regular key that you usually unlock the doors and turn on the truck, it only worked to turn on the truck. So I couldn't lock the doors, or I'd lock myself out, even if I had the keys with me. So I would leave it unlocked. I was at a stop, and I was delivering to a store, and a homeless person came around the truck, opened up the door, took the keys out of my lunchbox. So my keys had my car keys, my house keys, and I also had an apartment as well, because I was moving stuff out of my apartment into our house, because I had recently like gotten married like a month before, and I had like one of these guys on my keys as well with that stone pick in there. So my keys and my pick got stolen. So I was really mad. I got back to work and everything like that after doing the route. And then I look in my lunchbox to grab my keys so I could go home, and there's no keys there. So luckily,
couldn't go home.
No, I couldn't. My keys were at my parents'. My spare car key was at my parents' house. So my mom had to bring it all the way across town so I could get in my car and leave. Yeah. Yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. So, but yeah, but the thing is that's interesting about that. Um, since I got that pick stolen, my wife got me this one after because she knew that I like the stone picks. So my wife got me this one afterwards, and I love this pick. It's super great for like P&W and all that stuff, and it looks beautiful. So, but pretty much all these specialty picks that I have in here, I got more recently, and I didn't buy any of them.
Nice.
So it was quite a blessing to do that. So I mean, I got the dragon pick for Christmas from my wife, and then my in-laws got me these stone tiger eye picks.
Nice.
Yeah, for Christmas, and yeah, it's beautiful. So, and then I got your picks as well. So, yeah. So all those
question
picks.
regarding your favorite pick, okay? But it's a very specific question. So, out of all the picks that you own, what brand is your most favorite that's white and arrowhead shaped?
You know what? And it's funny. So, quite honestly, this is the way that I describe the picks that I have. All these picks do something very specific really well. But I will say your 2mm pick is honestly the best all-rounder pick. And I would consider that like my desert island pick. Like if I had to pick one, it's got to be the 2mm arrowhead pick. I don't know what it is about that pick, but it allows you to do all sorts of stuff. It might not be as fast as like this fat dragon pick or something like that, but it's still fast enough to get majority of things done. And I mean, if you like the feel of a jazz and the I guess how much articulation you can get out of a jazz, that pick does it. If you want to play fast, that pick does it. If you want to play acoustic, that pick does it. And I do all sorts of different kinds of music and everything like that. And quite honestly, since you sent me those picks, I've been using the 2mm arrowhead pick every single Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So
thanks.
Yeah.
I do too, but the picks that I use are the rejects. So like there's so many picks I've messed up on, and it's like somebody said, man, that's a waste. I'm like, no, it's not. Me and my friends get to play on them all the time because it's like I'm not going to sell it. I want it to be good. And there's like tiny imperfections, like I shaped it wrong, or it looks wonky, or the bevels aren't even, and it's like, nope, this isn't quality to sell, but it's fine for me to play.
Yeah, but honestly, like that 2mm, you got something really good going there. And I had my buddy play it as well, and he was like, "Oh, this is really good." So I was like, "Yeah, man, it's definitely a great pick."
In that interview with Vinny, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but he and I were talking about how there's one song that I play at church, I Surrender.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah. And dude, like, people go, how do you play that fast? And I go, it's this pick, and it's the Insanity pick. I think I have it in my pocket.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, the Dimension. Sorry.
Yeah, that's nice.
And dude, I mean, this thing speeds like you wouldn't believe it. And I was telling Minnie, and I'll be like 100% honest, I do not mind telling people this. I can only play it that fast with this pick. And there was one Sunday I showed up for church and we were playing that song and I forgot to bring the pick. And so I tried it on my arrowhead pick.
Oh man.
It's not bad, but like in comparison, certain picks, like you said, do certain things.
Exactly.
Mine just doesn't give you that.
Yeah, and that's the thing that that I would explain to people, because they're like, "Oh, what's the deal with the picks? A pick is a pick, right?" And until you experience different kinds and stuff like that, then you kind of understand why. And I mean, I didn't intend to have like this collection of different picks and everything like that, but they all have their special thing. Some do a lot more than others, but like you said, for stuff like that, that pick works really well. And that's kind of how it is for these, you know. If you're in the studio or something like that, you have the benefit of being able to have multiple with you and stuff like that, and you can switch them out for different songs or different parts of songs and stuff like that. But you can't really do that live unless you switch picks from song to song, but you can't switch a pick in between songs. But they all do.
Even if you're me. So here's the deal, okay? I love finger picking, and somebody actually called me out a couple weeks ago, like that I'm a guitar pick maker who plays finger picking. and like I love it. So like they're like on Your Love Never Fails, I will start the song off and I'll use a pick up into the chorus, throw the pick down, I'll play the entire rest with my fingers, right?
Yeah.
So I'm constantly rotating my picks. I have like a select number of picks that I use when I play, and they're always in my pocket, but I will be like, dude, by the time I'm done, the stage will be covered in my picks, because it's like I like switching. So
yeah, I haven't gotten into switching picks that like that right now, but I guess being a worship leader, I usually just stick to one right now. So, but
do you want to
it's
plug?
usually gonna be that.
Do you want to plug the church you go to? So people, if they're in the area.
It's the Fellowship of San Antonio, and it's a church in the north, I guess North San Antonio area, and so we just started like a few months back with the service that I do. The new pastor, Pastor Royce, he came in from another church, a really big church in this area, and he took a lead pastor position, and he brought me on, and he wanted to do 3 different services. So we have a 5 o'clock Saturday service that I don't do. It's more contemporary acoustic. And then the 9:30 service on Sunday is more traditional and a little bit more old school. And then the contemporary service, like your normal modern contemporary service, is the one that I do at 11 o'clock.
Cool.
So
Cool, man. Well, is there anything you would like to tell people that are watching this? I do. Yes. Listen to the new single. It's being released Friday. Go check it out online. Plug it again.
It's Grace by Lions and Giants. So yeah.
Look up Lions and Giants everywhere online. They're everywhere. Is there any final words you would like to say? Pick related, music related, anything related? Unrelated?
I'm not sure. I guess I would say, of course, check out Hippie Picks, and his website is up and everything, and they're really, really good. I'm not saying this just because I'm on his show. I've been using them pretty much like every single Sunday, and they're really, really good. And they don't cost you an arm and a leg like some other pick manufacturers either. So, but yeah, try out Hippie Picks, and just in general, just try out some different picks. If you're just playing the standard run of the mill from like Guitar Center and everything like that, try out something different. Try out like some specialty picks and see what it does to your playing. So yeah, that's about it.
I like that. Check out Chris at Dragon Picks and also Rick at Honey Picks.
Yeah, they make good picks too.
I do. Well, Danny, thank you very much for being on my show, man, taking the time, even through that technical difficulty glitch we had to deal with.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yes, sir. Well, you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later, my friend, okay?
Later.
I'll see ya. That was Daniel. It was great to sit and chat with him, to hear some of his musical background, to learn how he got into amazing guitar picks, not just my own. We got Honey Picks, Dragon Picks, Plumstone guitar picks. We got all kinds of picks, ladies and gentlemen. But he made a valid point, try something new. I'm not gonna lie, I am currently learning how to play the penny whistle. Yeah, the Irish. I think that's really cool. I'm not very good, but I'm learning and I love it. But that's because I'm willing to try something new. And that's what you should too as well. Try a new pick. If you're playing a really thin, small guitar pick from you stole from Guitar Center, because let's be honest, we're all thieves. Don't act like you ain't ever stole a guitar pick from Guitar Center. But no, like try a different pick and see what it does. And it may not be the right pick for you. I'm not gonna lie. My Arrowhead pick might not be the right pick for you. It might be the Snake from V-Picks. But try something new. Go out of your comfort zone. Go out of your comfort zone and experiment with new tunings, like he said, maybe new instruments, new picks. Maybe it's a new job. Take a chance. Take a leap of faith. Because ultimately, you're going to enjoy learning something new, something different, and you're going to have a blast, and you're going to walk away with a different perspective on life. I didn't get into making picks because I grew up my whole life going, I'm going to be a pick maker. No, like I just did it because it was something different and it wasn't meant to be long term. It was just something that I was doing for fun, for some friends. And then I got into, if you want to make picks, make picks. You don't know how? Give me a call. I'll teach you. I don't care. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Again, thank John Coleman's Classic Barbershop for always allowing me to do these videos here. And take a chance. Play Hippie Picks. Stop. Play HippiePicks.com. Go check out the website. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, more videos. If you want to be in a video, call me. I'll put you on. If you're a guitar pick maker, a guitar maker, a musician, a violin maker, I don't care. I don't care at all. I love talking to people and I want to hear from you. Make sure to follow Daniel and his band. Check out their new song, Grace. It's releasing Friday. There will be a link in the bio. Follow that. And as always, be a hippie.
Has it always been this way? I remember brighter days before the dark ones came, stole my mind, wrapped my soul in chains. And now I live among the dead, fighting voices in my head, hoping someone hears me crying in the night, carries me away. Set me free from the chains holding me. Is anybody out there hearing me? Set me free. Morning breaks another day, finds me crying in the rain, all alone with my demons. I am. Who is this man who comes my way? The dark one shrieks, they scream his name. Is he the one they say set the captives free? Jesus rescued me. Set me free from the chains holding me. Is anybody out there hearing me? Yeah, set me free. Set me free. God man passes by. He looks straight through my eyes. In darkness I cannot hide.